Hey guys, this is Typon Skyberg here. Well, I gotta say this. I found to review a toy review. Today we're taking a look at DC Comics, DC Collectibles, DC Icons Superman figure. Alongside with Kelex figure, I believe it was. And of course it comes in an accessories and something like that. And the package just looks nice. We got, it says DC Comics and DC Icons down below, and of course there's a Superman figure, and of course DC Collectibles, and this is warning small the children in 3 parts and whatever. The children were like that at 3 years old. And of course there's some information right here, and of course we got the Superman logo, the classic one, like that, and there's an underneath thing, the information or whatever. And on the right thing it says Superman, and of course you guys, it says this is number 10, I think it was number 10, and some of the others heroes or villains like the numbers or whatever. And of course there's the Superman logo again, DC Comics, Icons, Superman, and DC Collectibles. And of course on the left side, in the back we have the one I got, Superman, there's Aquaman, Atomica, and Harley Quinn. And of course, there's a DC Comics logo down below. And there's some people they made of this design of Superman, and of course in others they made a design was Ivan Reyes, and the sculpted was by Eric Souza, I believe it was. Yes. Now let's take a look, open at the packaging. Now before I open at the packaging, there's a book on the information. It tells you. It says in some kind of instructions or whatever, and you have it change in double hands, and there's Kelex in there, the Superman, and of course you got an Aquaman and changing the heads as well in his hands, and of course you got a Harley Quinn and change the hand, and of course Atomica with Atom or whatever. That's DC Icons figure for you. I think that's about it. So anyway, let's take it to open under the package himself with Superman and Kelex. Now, before I begin this starting my toy review, I'm apologizing for what really happened because there's a sunlight outside, so that you can see that the figure, a lot of it, and of course, well, you got it right here, so I'm just trying to make it up if it's possible. So anyway, this cover up, the package standing up outside, and I can say these two guys right here, it looks very good figures. But it's not that great by any means. But okay, there's a little bit of problem here, and it's not much really. So let's get this started with, and it comes with the Superman's accessories, not much there, and you can see these two hands figures here. It comes with like that. Come on, we want to see a Superman that gets like that, flappy hands like a flying post-it. Unfortunately, they're gonna do that like that. So why did they do that? And you got this different hands like that, but it comes away. But I don't want to change it. I don't want to make it. I want to make it like that. The fist hands are like that. So anyway, you come to the hands like that. You got a changeable or whatever. So you get told there it's named. It takes out it's easy like the figure arts or Marvel Legends or whatever. The same question like that or whatever. Anyway, let's get to it with this. Let me take out the Kelex figure. Okay, this design looks very good. I mean, this is also, everybody thought it down. It looks like an ET design. Yeah, it kind of looks like, yeah. But this is a robotic or Kryptonian robot. I mean, the painting detail design, it looks very good. It looks like a yellow goldish or whatever you can tell is there. I mean, I tried recording this thing in the ad. And you got an ET head. It looks like a design Kelex head. Yeah, it looks like a robotic ET or whatever. And the chest pieces looks good. And as far as that, and then behind them, and then you can Kelex butt and a hole on it, but you can put it standing, and of course not much there. And then so that's the way it is. So anyway. And it does have an articulated, it comes the arms like that, and in the same time, and it goes like that. Not much really, but it then doesn't have a, it needs to articulate it more with that, the same thing, of course, unfortunately. And of course, you got the neck joint, you get movements like that, but not much up and down, a little bit. So, and as far as you can put the knot in the butt, you can standing there, it looks very well, but you gotta standing there to join, and but it comes in like that. I mean, but it should make it a little bit more higher. I don't know. Maybe that's the way it is. So maybe I'll try to figure it out that later. Anyway, all right. Let's get done until that later, and let's go to join. Let's go to a Superman figure himself. Oh boy, I really love this figure. I mean, okay, it looks like it looks pretty good, actually. It looks very, very good, and it looks like the paint details are very amazing. You can see it of a sculpt in his head, and you can see it. There's you can see on the top and the head. And let me try to focus on that. Yeah, it looks very good. It looks very good. The hair curl, I like that. It's just like the comics. In the website, it says that's a pre-version of the New 52, but it's not. I mean, yeah, it looks like the classic suit. I really love the classic suit, not New 52, actually. Yeah, and then you can see it of the capes of the plastic cape, and it looks like you have the S shield right here. That's really good. I like that. And there's a little spot of paint there. Unfortunately, we're gonna talk about that later on. The right there, and of course you got the Superman's butt, the behind on the back, and you can see the legs and all that. And there's the joints in there, and then you can see the boots and the pants and the shirt and behind them, and you can see the shorts, and just like the classic one. And yeah, and you can see nothing behind them. I like that. It looks very good. It reminds me a little bit the Alex Rock's version of Superman. Not too much really until I went in this little bit way more. Otherwise, it's just the way it is. So you can see it behind them. I like that. The ones on the painting detail, I like that. Now the arms, it's like it's not much really. I mean, this arm. It looks a little bit weird. I don't mind it. It looks good. You can see it at the hands. It fits. I love it, and you can see it. And I like this chest piece design. It looks the Superman detail looks really good. I like that. And you can see that this is exactly I wanted this Superman piece right here. And this one. Now the chest design, you got to amp crunch a little bit, and it looks very good actually. I really love that. And the S shield, wow, I like the S shield a lot because it looks very good actually. And when I got this figure already, this is the only ones left, yeah. And here's a little bit problem here. You can see there's a little yellow spot right there, some kind of missing painting on the yellow spot. They forgot to complete the red thing, you know, from the S shield one. That's what happened, unfortunately. So I'll paint it a little bit, not too much, and I need a Sharpie marker or whatever is best option or not, but we'll see. But when I'm keeping this collide thing. Anyway, the same arm, this is what I told you before, the same was right there, and you got the app crunch, I really loved it. We'll talk about the articulation later. This muscular figure, the shirt, I really loved it because this is a classic. And you got the red short, and then the yellow belt, and I really love the gold one because the gold looks like the yellow one actually. It looks very good. And the joints, the thing in the leg, well, I kind of understand it. It needs more like that, or it looks very good. Yeah, I like this, and I don't mind it. And of course, the shorts one, it needs some lid a little bit, and it's missing, no, I don't know, maybe it's something we'll talk about. Anyway, there's no leg joint that turns left or right thing. Same thing on Marvel Legends, but they didn't use it, they forgot. And but you got the red shorts and you got blue pants. I like this detailed design, the muscular figure a lot. And the legs joint, I like that. The knee joint, I like that. And it goes, you got the boots. I like that, the classic, of course, and it goes like that, and I really loved it. And at the same time it's here, and it goes like that. Now, as far as that's in the articulation, well, let's start us in the head, and you can see the point up a little bit because it's got the head joint, the neck thing, and whatever, and then the neck joint looks like it looks very good. Neck pipping. And of course, I think got her shoulder down. Anyway, the shoulders, it comes a little bit all the way out because it's got the one of the shoulder joint like there, but not much on the top. But it does comes up like that, and then of course, if it joins a Superman pose like that, and of course, you got let's see, you got the arm pin, and then the wrist, the elbow, and then and it comes to the wrist, and then you got the wrist joint. Yeah, you got the red joints right here. And of course, it's the same time as this one. Now, the ab crunch, it's not too much really. And it looks very good figure. Okay, you can pull it up like that as soon as possible. You can put it in a fly pose like that. Looks good. Now, the ab crunch, you can see use it a little bit. It's a little bit up and down, not too much like that. It looks very good. Now, the left to right thing is kind of loose stiff, and it's not much really. And okay, it's not too bad. You can use a fly pose or whatever. And now, the leg thing, and it's kind of a little bit missing point, but it's not like that. Anyway, you got it looks like that, and like that looks very good. And no leg joint, and they forgot to make them a turn left or right or whatever. Anyway, and of course you can kick forward, and then goes to kick back, and like that. Or it's they try to do. It does the knee joint, and it goes like that, and the same time as this one. And of course, you got the angle of the knee, and then it goes up and down. It does have ankle pivot. It does ankle pivot. And finally, Superman. This figure, it comes 6.5 inches taller, like 6 inch. And Kelex figure, it comes 3.5 inches, something like that. Superman 6 inch, and Kelex has 3.5 inches taller because it was kind of a little bit the handle thing or whatever, and of course then the hand joint was there to change it or whatever. So that's it on this to that. So this is my DC Collectibles DC icon Superman figure as alongside with Kellogg's. And I'm gonna get it rated of 10 on a 10 because this is my favorite Superman figure of all time. If you're the Superman fan like me, comments below what you guys think. And I got and from the comic book store. I already found it. This is the only one once left. And what do you guys think? And it looks very good. I like the classic suit because this is my favorite, not the new 52 versions. Anyway. So this is my toy review with DC Collectibles DC Icon Superman figure alongside with Kelex. And don't forget, click like and comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. What do you guys think? And I'll review more with toy review or not. Who knows when I take a time with it or not. So this is Typhon Skybird. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you around, guys, and take care.